Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, we live. We live. Let's do it. What's up? Welcome to the Art on Decks platform. Right now, we just on YouTube, but we got a few platforms. Um, First time going live, so just bear with me if the audio is not right. I don't got my trusty mics and all that super fancy equipment set up. Um, my first live show. Just want to go through a few different current events, some stuff in the community, the culture. You know, real quick. Today I want to touch on um, got a lot of emails, people sending me information on the Dapper Dan and Gap collection. You know what I'm saying? So Art on Deck, what we do is we uh we focus on just what the title is Art on Decks, right? Which artist is popping right now, who's making noise. And when I say art, I'm talking about every type of medium. Music, fashion, design, tech, it's all that. You know what I'm saying? It's all art. If you're a chef, you cook, it's all art. You know what I'm saying? So just want to highlight artists who's doing a thing in our culture, basically the flyers. So we want to talk, we got a few topics we want to talk on. I want to talk on this Dapper Dan. I want to talk on this Rihanna with the Fenty store. Rihanna's popping. I bought some Fenty stuff for the lady a few a couple of weeks ago. I'm really digging that. And what else? This post I seen a few weeks ago. Um, with the big homie Rayquaza. It's like an old situation he had with his first album, classic album, right? So let me just get into that. Matter of fact, let me hit up some people real quick, see what's going on. We gonna get into that real quick. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me see. All right. Yeah. So hope nobody call me while I'm doing my thing. All right. Here we go. Let's go to the. Here we go. We got we on screen. All right. According to Fashionista, this is the article I got, right? But of course, there's a press release. It's been they did an email blast to every type of whatever the case is, right? So this is at first it concerned me, but I had to do my research to actually see what was going on, right? So okay, according to Fashionista, Gap debuts Dapper Dan collaboration. Models donate fashion month's earning to Ukraine relief. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with donating to people at war or people in need or anything like that, right? So just like in the community, what I'm saying, when we hear certain things, a lot of ideas and opinions start flying. So what was going on was like the I wanted to research it myself before I actually said something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in my little circle, what was going on? It was basically saying like, was Dapper. People were trying to imply that Dapper Dan was caping for white people again, right? And I love Dapper Dan. No disrespect, I love Dapper Dan. Um, I'm trying to get. I want my whole closet, my whole wardrobe to be Dapper Dan. Not my whole, but a lot of it, whatever. Right? So I respect. He's a legend, he's an icon. But when Gucci did that bull, that BS with the whole monkey stuff and all that, whatever. And Dap had his deal before that situation, but it did come across a little bit like he was kind of like caping for them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's probably, I'm not gonna say it's hard because hey, sometimes just you know have integrity and it is what it is, right? But it seemed like they kind of put him out there, or he put himself out there to kind of relinquish the fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like let them niggas burn. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got together and did all that bullshit. Let that be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. He had a whole meeting in Harlem or whatever, and talking about Gucci is this and they're trying to do better. Like no, there's no excuse for what they did, right? So when I heard this, like I said again, there's nothing wrong with helping whoever you want to help. But then it made me think about um, Haiti just had a situation with their government trying to, as a lot of people trying to find asylum, or I don't know what the correct term is when somebody, an immigrant, tries to flee to another country, and it didn't work that well with Haitians in America. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work that well, right? And the same thing with, I think, with the not Joy Reid, the girl from The View, her husband's Haitian, this and that, whatever, whatever. And then I guess a few months after that, the Afghanistan thing happened, and the total opposite. And then here we go again, Ukraine. So you see when it's like there's white people, it's a different type of thing. All right, what up, Venus D? Why are those Yeezys so expensive? Yo, you gotta ask Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, my cousin Dante was talking about that. He an old school nigga. You know what I'm saying? He buy Timbs with no bubble. I was like, you gotta get off of that, Dante. But he said the same thing. He's like, matter of fact, where my Yeezys at? Hold on one second. All right, here we go. Here we go. Why are the Yeezys so expensive? Shout out to Brandy. She got me this for my birthday. No, I'm lying. She got me this for Christmas. She got me some other Yeezys for birthday. But yeah, I wear a bunch. I'm wearing all Yeezys and Jordans. Jordan. Well, it's not really owned by Jordan. It's Nike. But yeah. So you gotta look at the Yeezys like Gucci and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not gonna make sense with the prices, but it's not to make sense. It's a luxury item kind of thing. But black owned. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest artists of our generation. He's crazy as well, but what he's doing with the brand, he surpassed Jordan. So gotta support the homie. Anyway, so back to the story at hand. So I didn't want to just out of the blue and be like, nah, that like believe what everybody was saying in the group chat we had. So I had to go do my research, and really he wasn't capable. It didn't show the research I did. Of course, the article on Fashionista it mentioned the whole Ukraine, the models. It said the models. Here we go. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna scroll down. See, it was just talking about Dapper Dan with the deal, and shout out to Telfar. Telfar Clemens was actually the first designer who was supposed to have a. I'm not. Well, I don't know. Like I said, the first designer, but at least in recent times, the collab with Gap, where he's supposed to do his little thing, whatever, whatever. And I think with COVID, or I don't know what happened, but it didn't work out. So where we at? Where we at? Oh, uh, where are the models? The models. It says right here. Yeah, here we go. Models donate fashion month's earning to Ukraine. So really, is this Gigi Hadid and a few other people, they donated. So it had nothing to do with Dapper Dan. And if he wants to, good. God bless him. Cool, no problem with that. But yeah. So I just had to, before we make a video and start to shoot somebody down, I really just wanted to see what the situation was. But I love doing research on the culture. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be doing the same thing when it comes to, especially if you're putting your money into something. You know what I'm saying? If you're buying Versace, Gucci, this and that, research the company, research the people who work there, see where your money's going, because as people in our community, we put our money in a lot of institutions that actually don't benefit us and hurt us. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of stupid. Dr. Claude Anderson talks about that as a trade deficit, something along those lines. All right. So that's what that was. So the further research I did, check out blackenterprise.com. Let me see. Here we go. I checked it out as well. Here we go on Black Enterprise. Shout out to blackenterprise.com. Oh, matter of fact, I'm bugging. Hold on. Let me go add the Black Enterprise. Add to the stream. This is my first time using the stream yardy. So, bear with me. Share this tab instead. Oh, here we go. Haha. Figured it out. We working live. So look, when I checked out a bunch of other websites, Black Enterprise, Essence, Vibe, they didn't mention anything about it. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. All right. Cool. 902. So let me go start this right here. Now let's get into Rihanna, the Fenty swag. Rihanna with the Fenty swag. Vibe magazine. Do Vibe still make actual magazines? Not really sure about that. Not really sure about that. Let me go share this real quick. Yeah. Who out there actually fucks with the Rihanna Fenty? Who's buying a Rihanna Fenty for their girl? Whether it's a girl on girl or a dude buying for his girl, whatever. Girl on girl is cool. We don't got no problem with that. We encourage that. All right. Yo, all right, boom, share this. All right. Let me go to the Fenty. Yeah, all right, according to Vibe magazine, here we go. Rihanna reveals locations of first 5 Savage Fenty retail stores. Okay, lovely Rihanna. Congratulations on the pregnancy. That's dope. Another Black Empire being created, right? Okay, let's see what was going on right here. Rihanna has named the first 5 U.S. cities that will have Savage Fenty brick and mortar locations. The business mogul took on social media to reveal the locations across the country. All right, so let's check out which cities. Let's check out which cities. Las Vegas. Okay, they do the magic show. I guess that's a big city, LA, of course. Okay, LA, can't harm that. Houston. Haven't I never been, no, actually I'm lying. I've been to Dallas. But Houston is, a lot of businesses, tech is big over there. Then they got Philadelphia and DC. No New York. What? How you don't got New York in there? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I love this situation right here. This is big for the culture. This is what we're doing. We're pushing the culture forward, right? So this is a big move. Now, of course, with the Savage line, she's a 50% owner, so it's not technically, she's not the majority, whatever. But 50 is cool. It's cool. Whatever. Um, Let me see. Angela Yee made a great point before when she was talking about like Victoria's Secret and think about it. I was born in the '80s, right? So growing up, Victoria, you got your La Perla, if shopping on Madison Avenue and all that type of stuff, whatever. But generally, it was just straight up Victoria's Secret, right? No matter where you was from, that was like the standard, the basic, the standard. So now I love what she's doing. She's taking that whole lingerie for everybody to like the next level. And I bought a few pieces, so I have some experience. Not, of course, not for myself, but I heard people saying sometimes the quality isn't certain, whatever, whatever, whatever. It was decent from far as I know. I'm not the best, you know. But one thing, no, a few things I do love uh is just a little more. Her piece is a little more exciting than Victoria's Secret. You know what I'm saying? Like when you maybe when you like 10, 12, 13 years old, you go in the store, or you look online, it's exciting. And after a while, it's kind of like, oh, that's some basic shit. But her shit, Rihanna's is like, oh, this is some special date night type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, Also, the website is dope. Like the whole when we grew up, you know, Cindy Crawford and Naomi Campbell and all those. You got like the slim, skinny models, blah blah blah. You know, black girls with unnatural hair or whatever the case is, all that kind of stuff. They had like that one type of model, right? That one, I guess, look, you know, super skinny, no body kind of thing, whatever. And we thought that's what the model's supposed to be like, because you know these gatekeepers and Rihanna's like knocking that door down. Like she's doing and it aesthetically is dope, right? Because you know, the world we live in today, you know, that those old models are being broken. But as far as efficiency goes, whereas like just common sense, like if when I'm buying a piece for my girl and she's shaped a certain way, she's a certain height, certain weight, the fact that she has 4 or 5 different model types, so I could see how this piece looks. It it just made so much sense. Like that, it made so much sense, and I'm like, damn, why nobody done that before? Because they're trying to uphold this perception type of thing, right? And the standard, which is I'm not gonna say it's stupid, but whatever. But I just love what she's doing, so I definitely support that. On site on Instagram, that's good. All right. What can we learn from Rihanna with these stores? With these stores, um, as an artist, whether you fashion, design, um, whatever. I like that it started just on online. It started just on the website. She built up a lot of revenue. She partnered up. She got into Bergdorf Goodman. Of course, when LVMH buys you, you automatically go into LVMH. That's their one too, right? Um, but whatever, whatever. Shout out to LVMH. Whatever, whatever. They need us now to kind of. I'm not gonna say 100% to survive because they're still doing fine by themselves. But people are they're seeing the future. Like they can't really exclude us in certain things no more, like they used to, whatever. So we have a lot more options where we don't, even though a lot of us still feel forced to purchase and buy what they into, but we have so many like what Rihanna's doing with the Fenty. Before everybody was going to Victoria's Secret, they got some heavy competition right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hold on, is who owns Victoria's Secret? Hold on. Is it LVMH? Hold on. Victoria's Secret. Who owns? If LVMH owns it, that's the. I think they do. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Parent organization. Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works owns Victoria's Secret. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Ownership and name. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, 82. Webster, da 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 da. Victoria's Secret was originally owned by the Limit. Oh, okay, by the Limited. That's why I thought it was LVMH. Okay, no, no. So good, good. I thought they had like a whole. like a monopoly on that. So yeah, Bath and Body Works. Okay, Sun Capital. That's like yeah. So they're like Victoria's Secret is kind of like that's like the regular mall. Like if you're from Westchester, you go to the White Plains Galleria. You got the Galleria Mall, and then you got the Westchester Mall. Victoria's Secret is like the Galleria. Fenty is like the Westchester. You know, a little more premium. Um, but it's more sexy, it's more fun, more black. You know, love that stuff right there. But yeah, so I just like the model. Definitely, you could follow her pattern. As far as internet is leveling the playing field for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took a few years to get to a brick and mortar store, and I was thinking like, why do you even need a brick and mortar store, right? But from seeing some of her fashion shows on Amazon and things like that, I think having that experience, especially once COVID is over, to go in there, feel the product. Even though we got like YouTube and video where you can actually see people with the products, whatever, but going in there for the experience, I just hope she makes the stores like her style. You know what I'm saying? That'd be super dope. Um, do I think it's gonna be received well? I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be real dope. Now the brick and mortar, you have overhead, so it has to work. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to move a lot of pieces to pay that rent. And but yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'll probably do a video or something, run up in there. But yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, I gotta call my daughter back before it gets too late. So let me hit up one more. Let me check out one more topic I want to talk about. This Rayquaza joint. Share this tab instead. Rayquaza. Ba, 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 ba. What was the name of the? Let me see. It's Rayquaza article. Only built for Cuban links. All right, here we go. Where we at? All right, let me get rid of this pop up. Raekwon, Ghostface or Raekwon. Um, I'm more of a ghost. Like I'm more. I think Ghostface has Raekwon, but like just a little bit, whatever. But definitely a big fan of both of those dudes. Da, da, da. In this article, according to Hip Hop DX, uh, Raekwon couldn't name his album where he wanted to, which is I think Wu Gambino's, whatever. And my reaction at first was like, one, I'm glad it wasn't named that, right? But that's in hindsight, right? You know what I'm saying? When you like the purple tape or only built for Cuban links, like after it becomes a classic, it's already ingrained in our memory. So we love it for what it is, right? But my issue is this as an artist, all my art people out here, my creatives. I don't like the fact that these dudes is legends, right? Raekwon's a legend, and I respect why he couldn't name his album that or didn't or whatever. No, he couldn't. I don't like that he couldn't. I don't like the you can't do. I'm gonna tell you what to do and what you can't. I don't like that part. I respect it. I respect because one, this is another dude's name, right? You know what I'm saying? Another culture, another dude's name. So I respect it. You know what I'm saying? It was the correct move, right? But I don't like the fact that you have another dude outside the culture. You got, you know what I'm saying? Where you're being told what you can and can't do as an artist and just as a black person. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got like a white man saying what you can and can't talk about. And it may seem a little like, okay, Knuckles, you're reaching. But Dave Chappelle made a dope point, and a few other people made dope points too. Whereas like you have no problem with anything else we say when it comes to shooting, killing, being negative, or whatever the case is to other black people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, great, make more of that, make more of that, right? And then when it's affecting directly, I guess somebody else, it's like, nah, the line is right there, and it's like you see who's really in control. So it's like when people say, "Oh, hip hop is making people do this or leading this or being derogatory and this article right here made me think like, well, who's really doing that, right? From the label owners to the marketing to the radio that promotes certain records that leads the artist really at the bottom of the totem pole to actually make certain records. I've been in the studio with artists. I was raised in Yonkers. I worked for Rough Riders 6, 7 years. I've been in the studio with artists where you see what's popping and people make certain records according to, you want to move units, right? A lot easier now because social media and you could just kind of do your own thing independently and do what you got to do. Shout out to Toby from Houston. The whole, I don't want to say it, I don't want to mess his last name up. Toby and Guegue. I'm not sure. Write it in well, I know how to spell it, but yeah, that's one of my favorite artists right now. So, like where he probably wouldn't have been able to be who he is back in, in '90s and early 2000s because depending on who he was signed to, would have been like, this ain't working or this won't work. And then the radio would be like, I'm not playing that. You got to go shoot and kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, but we get attacked for it when we create it when most of these artists are just trying to survive through their art form. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if you had these white-owned radio stations and they was playing nothing but common, what we call conscious rap, you know what I'm saying? Straight, like lift up people type of rap. The most gangsterous rapper would be rapping about that. Because usually when like a hip hop artist, you make, well, not so much today, but you make a well-rounded album. You got a street record, you got a girl record, you got you got a lyrical record showing your skills, you got a conscious, like you have different types of records showing your craft, you know what I'm saying? So you got a club record, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get in the club, you got something to dance to, whatever the case is. So hip hop is just a reflection of life, just like most art. And it's negative, it's positive, it's right, it's wrong, it's all that, it's everything, right? So but this article made me kind of see that where let's go read, let me go see real quick what he says. Da, 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 da. Rayquaza's 1995 debut studio album, Only Built for Cuban Links, is one of hip hop's most classic projects. The album helped introduce mafioso rap to the masses and put Raekwon and Ghostface in the spotlight separate from their Wu-Tang brothers. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, where is we get to the, okay, this was like, yo, okay, all right, here we go. For those who don't know, Raekwon is such a big fan of the mafia and how they handled their day-to-day business that he often referred to him and his Wu brothers as Wu Gambinos. Ray loved the name so much that not only did he record a song on the album under that name, but he also wanted that to be the official title of the project. They was like, "Yo, you can't." This is what I tell, like, you can't call no albums that. Raekwon said, right? This was a conversation I had with Steve Rifkin because Rifkin's pops, rest in peace, he was connected, right, to the mob, the Italian mob, whatever. He had a lot of relationships. I remember me enforcing the look. So, yeah, the artist. I remember me enforcing the title on Steve and saying, "Yo, this is what we want to call it. Um, this is what we want to call it. We want to call it Wu Gambinos." And he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna look into that." So yeah, he looks into it, etc. Whatever the case is, he come back and he's like, "No, you ain't calling that." So all because of his respect with his family, with his people, with his culture. And cool, I respect that, and I think that's the right answer, right decision because it is somebody else's name and whatever. That's But if you would have called it the Black Panther album or any kind of, the new Bobby Seale or any other kind of things, overstepping some black shit, it would have been no push. It wouldn't have been anything. You know what I'm saying? So just when we look up to these people, like they're the biggest thing ever. They're so great, and they are. Raekwon is, but a lot of times, especially I guess at the beginning, like there's some people, like the artists don't really own what they're doing. Even if like a label, like Diddy as an executive producer, whatever, or label owner, whatever, there's still got Clive Davis or who was Arista, whatever. Like you still got the other person above him who would say, "Nah, you ain't putting that out." You know what I'm saying? Now he could have a bunch of artists doing all kind of ratchet shit, whatever, whatever. When is this for us? But at the end of the day, if Clive was like, "Oh, I don't like that," or that talks about my people a certain way, or it's like it wouldn't fly. Um, so just as an artist, I'm glad we in the era where we don't really have to deal with these. I don't want to say gatekeepers, but the bullshit no more like that. Um, Let me see. We can learn. Artists don't have to be in that compromising position anymore. You know what I'm saying? Today's a lot different, like I said. Artists like Young Thug, 21 Savage. Nobody's asking permission no more for their art. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody asking permission no more. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that was 90s stuff, whatever, whatever. We went through it, we learned from it. So that's what we can learn from the artists. Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know how your opinion about that. Should Raekwon should have been like F that, I'm naming that. Or like I said, not to disrespect anybody else's culture. I do believe that that was the right decision. I just don't like the fact that he's being told what to do, even though that's kind of when you sign to somebody, somebody gives you some money for whatever, whatever. But as an artist, let the artist do their art. You know what I'm saying? And if there's some backlash on it, let the artist handle the backlash. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that time was. So yeah, we're gonna end this live. I gotta go call my baby girl, make sure she is going to sleep, and before I head over there and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, my first YouTube live. So yeah, every I think Monday and Wednesdays we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk about the culture. Hit us up, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Send us some articles, whatever you think is in the culture. Art on Decks. We here to represent the people, the artists, the culture, hip hop. Um, yeah. So peace. We out.